What's going on, everybody? If you experience neck pain, if you're sitting at a desk all day or driving all day, if you're a truck driver or something like that, any job or task where you're doing the same thing or sitting in the same position, arched over that computer like this, you got some neck problems, headaches maybe, well, I'm going to show you something that it's going to kind of blow your mind how easy it is to relieve some of those problems, because you experience them every single day, and to think that something this simple can actually help that is kind of like, but trust me, don't just push it off and say, oh, it can't be that easy. Try this out. If you have neck pain or even headaches, this has solved headaches for me, upper back pain. So a lacrosse ball can be your best friend for any kind of pain almost. A lot of what those pains are muscles pulling in different directions and whatnot that cause tension on the joints, which aren't supposed to be under that type of tension all the time. So what you're trying to do is basically release that tension built up in the muscles, just like when you go get a massage. This is the poor man's massage, trigger point therapy, aka self-myofascial release. So what this is doing is breaking up those muscle adhesions that you have created by doing some repetitive movement or being in a same stature for a certain period of time, causing certain muscles to become tight and others to become relaxed and weak sometimes. So let's get right to it. What we're going to do is take this lacrosse ball. Now this is going to seem pretty strange, and also it's going to hurt. But would you rather just go through a few seconds of pain to get through your day without having a nagging pain there all day, or sometimes really uncomfortable pain? So I've had that, and then taking this and solve that problem for a whole day or even a week just by 5 minutes spending doing this sometimes a little bit agonizing pain. Not too bad, just bear with me here. So what we're going to do, you want to find for this specific movement an edge of a wall that you can dig yourself into, because what you're going to want to do is bring yourself down like this to angle to a certain point to hit on the traps here on the top. It's really hard to get them by leaning against the wall. So what you want to do is find an edge to where you can move your head around and get that ball positioned almost vertically onto those trap muscles. So here we go. We take the ball over here, put it into a wall, get yourself down in a nice good stance. You want to keep that spine still nice and protected. It might seem like it doesn't matter, but it actually does have an effect. You don't want to cause any back pain from doing some release therapy. So here you go. Bend yourself in a nice stable position. Dig yourself down into that ball, and it's going to be super tender. But what you want to do is roll around. You'll find some spots almost immediately if you have any neck pain. And you roll around, you find some spots, sit there until the pain starts to release a little bit. Once you start to lose pain in certain areas, when it goes away, you can start moving your arm around nice and slowly in all sorts of directions. And what that's doing is ungluing all of that muscle adhesion. So you can do that, you can reach in there, pull in there, and I'll show you one other thing that you can do. When you're dug into the wall there, what you can do is pull your head gently away as you're dug into that spot. Now this is really going to hurt, but what that's going to do, you're going to feel that release all of those muscles up and down the neck to the back of the traps, those upper traps there where a lot of that tension is stored. And I'm telling you, spend 5 minutes of doing your 5-second stretch, relax, and it's going to do, you're going to feel amazing afterwards, I promise. So try this out. I'll show you how it goes. Once you're dug in there and you find a good spot, pull your head gently away, hold it for 5 seconds, and gently let it back. You can even do this without pulling on the head, but it's pretty painful, so having that hand there to help pull a little bit helps a lot. So just go through and basically contract, relax type. So you do 5 seconds of pinning that in there, pulling it away, slowly come back, never jerk when you're doing any kind of release like this, and then 5 seconds again, and do that about 5 times. It's a total of 25 seconds of torture, but trust me, it's going to feel so much better. Just from that little bit, I feel the tension releasing. So poor man's massage, great way to do it. If you don't have a lacrosse ball, or you don't want to get up and do that, or you can't do it and you're sitting at your desk at work or something, can't get up and lean against the cubicle, you probably knock it down. Those things are pretty flimsy. If you can't do that, you can just take your hand, reach in here, and this can even effect. If you have TMJD, temporomandibular joint dysfunction, something like that, basically tight jaw syndrome, this is going to do wonders for you, because I feel this in the muscles that reach up into the jaw too. So same concept. All you're doing is you're tacking that muscle down, stretch, 5 seconds, and relax, nice and easy. You can move the hand, get a different muscle. If you don't feel much there, just try again. Stretch. I'm pressing just above the collarbone here to where a lot of those front anterior neck muscles insert. So you press down and stretch, turn away. Oh, and that's just relieving a lot of that tension in the front of the neck. As you're sitting like this, you're tightening up those front muscles of the neck, those anterior neck muscles. So go ahead and give those a try. I really hope this helps you with your neck pain, even headaches, especially with the trap, the upper back area release. You can also take this and go against the wall here, just like this, what I was talking about. Just against the wall, ball right there in the upper trap area, and you can hit that back side. So this is my back hitting that horizontally, and then obviously you can go over here to the side of the wall, bend yourself down, and then hit vertically from the top to get those traps as well. But there'll be a lot of tension all over there. Spend about 5 minutes a day on each side, and over time you're going to get a lot of release. I know it sounds like, I got to go out and get this and do that. Trust me, it is worth it if you're experiencing any of this type of back or neck pain. So I hope this helps you, and you do try it out. Please try it out. Like the video if this helped you. Come back, share it to people. Let's free some people of neck and back pain and those annoying headaches that come from sitting at a desk all day. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.